All right, so welcome back to the Silver Britches YouTube channel. I am your host, Silver Britches, and I am back, at least for now. Real quick, guys, real quick video today. I don't want to bore you. A lot of things going on, a lot of things starting to take place, and I'm pretty jacked up about it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped about it, and I just have a good feeling about what's going to take place the rest of this year. Now, not necessarily for gold, not necessarily for silver. It's just the market in general. I think that we have found a bottom. I know a lot of people are screaming that, now's not the time to be in the market. Now it's time to exit the market. I disagree. I think it's a fantastic time to start dollar cost averaging back into the general market. And what I mean by that is I know you guys have heard the expression, sell in May and go away. Well, now it's June. Now is the time where hopefully we start getting those summer pullbacks. And that's a fun time for me. I know last year I racked up in third quarter. I put a ton of profit or a ton of money, capital, whatever you want to call it. I put it into gold and silver. I bought a lot. And if you guys were watching any of my videos, then you know what's up. I was just racking it up left and right, left and right. And since then, I have cooled off. It seems like that we're, like the catastrophes are starting to unwind and starting to simmer down. Now, I know we are just one big failure away from everything happening again, but we're also seeing a big drop in the silver demand, which is good news. I know if you are a stacker, you want to get the most metals for your dollars, right? That's what it's all about. Getting as much gold and silver, put it in your pocket, and then waiting, right, for the right time. I don't look at this as, purely profit, with gold and silver. I just don't do that. I look at this as just a place to hide my money for the time being. It's just a great overall place to put some capital and to just save. And that's what I look at with precious metals. If I'm trying to make gains, I look at other avenues outside of gold and silver, right? That's not what making money is for. This is all about that saving, right? That's what gold and silver is all about. If you want to make profits, there's tons of ways to do it. This is generally not the way that I want to do it. I just want to hold my gold and silver and just profit from it as much as I can whenever it is time to sell. Yeah, take the profits, but for the most part, I just want to put stuff away, and we may be coming up on that time here shortly. Hopefully. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking the same thing that I am. A lot of you guys have been holding out for the summer months, just like me, because you're smart and you know what's up. What did we see last year? Once the Russian news got old and stale and crusty, we started seeing gold and silver just going straight down, right? Hopefully we start to get a little bit of that this year, and we start to get that little pullback. And I'm anticipating one. But at the same time, we're seeing well, it's not alarming. We all know it's coming, but we are also seeing the DXY, the dollar index chart. And what you're getting is you're getting lower lows and you're getting lower highs. Now, that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Typically, whenever you get a descending triangle like that, it is typically bullish, but not whenever you're going to have a death cross. And that could be catastrophic news if you're in the bond market. So I'm not going to be in that market right now. I think that has come to rest. I think the time to exit those positions has passed, and I want to capitalize in other places. And one of the places I've been putting capital since the beginning of the year, like I said, I am a crypto nerd, I guess you can call it. I do like to gamble. I'm still in my young 40s. Yeah, that young 40s. And as far as the cryptos that I'm buying, I'm not buying Bitcoin, but what I am buying is I'm buying Ethereum. right? That's the number two. And I'm also putting a lot of capital into Solana right now. And the reason why I say Solana is because it's also it's a layer one blockchain, and it's got huge potential. It's got huge potential, and I just see it following the same footsteps as a Solana does. I mean, as Ethereum did. You get a lot of development on that crypto, and I think it's battle tested. Everything that happened with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, I think it's battle tested, and I think it's found a true bottom. And from here, yeah, I got a nice little moon bag of it now. So I'm gonna sit back and just see what happens. But some of the other things that I'm invested in, obviously Apple, obviously VOO, VTI, those are a given, right? Those are a given. I've been holding Apple now for a couple years now. Stoked at the performance of what's been going on with that, and I just see nothing but good things coming from there as well. All right, so another one that I want to talk to you about, I previewed a stock about a month ago, a little bit more than a month ago, maybe. And since it has debuted, guys, it's up 68% for the year. That's fantastic. That's pretty good. I couldn't believe what I saw. And the past days, it's only up about 2%. Last month, it's up 58%. Man, that's killer, man. That's crushing it. And that's something that we previewed here on this channel. And we told you about possibly getting into it. Talked about how great that leadership was. We talked about what the possibilities. We talked about the Whistler project. We talked about the infrastructure they had in place. We talked about lots of things when it comes to that project. That was one of my favorite projects to cover. Like I said, I turned down a lot of sponsorships this year, and this was the one that I did like the most. I didn't have a problem with bringing that one to you. And it turns out if you invested in it whenever I previewed it for you guys, then you would have made us. I mean, you would have, depending on how much you put in there, but you would have made some money on it. And that's the beauty of it. And but that's the thing though. You never know which ones you're going to pump. You never know which ones you're going to dump. So, my suggestion to you is if something is interesting, something sounds great, something sounds fantastic, always do your research. I'm never 100% right. I'll lose more than I win. That's why I still work for people. So that gamble did pay off. So you just got to make the right gains when you can, and you got to get out when you can. I'm not saying that you should sell it right now. I do think that it's in not necessarily a topping pattern because it's brand new and it's only about a month and a half old. So I'd say give it some time. Watch what the price of gold is doing. Watch what the price of silver is doing. Your juniors, they tend to explode quickly and then they kind of fade off. But like I said, I like the leadership on this one. I like what they're doing. And they still haven't brought the gold out of the ground, which is the kicker. So whenever that takes place, man, watch out for them rockets. All right, well, that's going to do it for today, guys. I appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep grinding on your stack.